Television crews like this one from Fox News came to the park mocking the protesters.
What started as a supposed grassroots movement has turned into a circus.
The protesters in turn became hostile and distrustful of the media, including us.
Make sure it's really scrubbed off.
If I was going to get the real story, I would need to tell it from the inside and integrate into the community.
I think this is really something to see here, where you have the community that has come together to take care of their living space, and so they're teaching people how to garden that have never gardened before. How long have you been here?
I've been here a week.
Camping out?
Yeah.
And what brought you out?
24 in Afghan, and here I am.
You were in Afghanistan?
Yes, I was in the Marines.
What do you think your fellow Marines would think about you being here?
You see it?
Up with capitalism, down with
I'm a
trade.
business owner, okay?
Yeah.
Corporates are killing my business, okay? I'm working my butt off and I'm making no profit. I'm tired of it. Like, no one in Washington feels my pain, feels the pressure. My husband has his own business. We're hanging on by a thread.
Occupy Wall Street was striking a chord with a wide section of everyday working Americans.
Do I buy groceries? Do I pay my rent? Do I buy new shoes for my daughter?
I just got here today. I'm just here to learn.
In the early weeks of the occupation of Zuccotti Park, we saw the numbers grow every day as people young and old dropped everything to travel to New York and join the movement.
I think it's an opportunity for the people of the world to take the world back.
The General Assembly will be starting in 10 minutes!
Each night at 7 p.m., rain or shine, the occupiers in Zuccotti Park gathered for the General Assembly. Every major decision of the Occupy Wall Street movement, from organizing protest marches to budget approvals, was made during these meetings by anyone who wished to participate.
The people's mic is only effective if everyone does it!
The protesters were not allowed to have a sound system in the park.
This means I like what I'm hearing!
A series of hand signals were used to gauge the crowd's reaction and to conduct votes.
This means I'm on the fence!
I propose that we approve the purchase of a 6,500 watt biodiesel generator.
Are there any blocks?
These are capital expenditures.
Hands crossed in an X symbol represented a block vote.
Finance first.
Anyone present at the assembly had the ability to block a proposal, and a 9/10 majority was necessary to move forward on any measure.
Diesel generators.
It was frustrating to sit through meetings that often went on for hours without a single decision ever being reached.
The people are trying to do their best.
I spoke with Heather Gottney, a professor of sociology at Fordham University, about the effectiveness of the General Assembly to govern the movement.
It's a very radically democratic kind of mode of decision making.
Does that work?
Well, it works for some things, and for other things it becomes, difficult. We have the police against us, we have the government again for the most part, but we need to agree on what to do because we're putting our lives on the line.
People from all over the world. Take to their streets and squares and demand a true democracy.
Off to try to find myself a place to sleep in the rain.
After my first full week living in Zuccotti Park, it was clear that neither the weather nor threats of arrest were going to deter the Occupy Wall Street protesters.
Oh, God.
You sleep well like this? This is my first night here, so I'm obviously not very good at this yet.
Where are you from?
I'm from Syracuse.
And what brought you out here?
This is the fight that I wanted to be a part of for years. And so I'm glad that it's actually happening.
What's up, buddy? Is there somebody sleeping here?
There's 2 spots here, one here and one there.
Cool. Thanks, man. Everyone's talking about this movement like it's just a bunch of hippies, but I've met a lot of different kinds of people here that are really dedicated to be going through this kind of weather. I was certainly not expecting people to stick around when it rains.
Coming up.
Most of the storefronts are closed. You'll see there almost no operating business.
On both sides.
Yeah.
We meet a Zuccotti Park occupier who takes us home to see firsthand the struggles of the 99%.